Good to be back. Good old St. Helen's. How well I remember the times I used to come here with my school. There would be old Canon Denton, trying his best to hold our attention with one of his sermons, and not succeeding very well. Oh, and the hymns. How I remember the hymns. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching us to war.
Oi, what's all this row? Who's this waking us from our slumber?
Mon Dieu, quel bruit!
I do beg your pardon, gentlemen, I didn't see you there. I say, I don't believe we've been formally introduced. Lieutenant Colonel Bent of the Leicestershire Regiment at your service, sir.
Lieutenant Jonathan King, Bengal Infantry. Honour to meet you, sir.
Capitaine Corbin.
Who goes there? Stay back, stay back.
Oh, easy there, friend.
Friend? How do I know you're friends? You don't look like friends to me. What are you doing here?
It's a church, soldier. All are welcome here.
Not anymore. This church lies within our defences and you are strangers here. So come on, speak up and speak up quickly. Are you for king or for parliament?
Well, I certainly fought for king and country.
And I fought in the name of the Queen.
Queen? You are much confused, soldier. And what about you, soldier?
Well, I fought for no king or queen. I was with the army of the Emperor Napoleon.
What? I don't know who you all are, but you look like traitors to me. I should shoot the lot of you without delay.
No, wait. I've just realised what's going on here.
I wait for no traitors.
You can't kill us.
I can. I'm about to do exactly that.
You can't kill us because we're already dead.
What?
We're all dead. You too. We're all brother soldiers who died in the service of our country.
Don't try your roundhead tricks with me, I'm warning you.
If you don't believe me, take a look at the bed you just rose from. It's no bed, soldier. It's your grave. You see, we're all comrades in arms. Take me. I fought in the Great War. I was at Polygon Wood in 1917. I led a charge against the enemy, and I was gunned down or blown to pieces by a shell. I can't remember. The last thing I remember is shouting, "Come on, Tigers!" as we charged forward.
Tigers? You served in India, like me.
No, Polygon Wood is in Belgium.
Belgium? They have tigers there?
No, not wild tigers. The Leicestershire Regiment was known as the Tigers.
But why?
Because they were brave and fought like tigers. I was proud to lead them. But what about you?
I was with the Bengal Infantry in India at the time of the Indian Mutiny. I was with the British forces when they moved to recapture Lucknow. I was killed just a day before they succeeded.
What about you, soldier? Do you remember now who you were and what happened to you?
Yes, yeah. It all comes back to me now. I was in the Royalist garrison with Lord Hastings at Ashby Castle. But I was shot dead by a Roundhead.
Oh, I see. So you were here in the castle during the English Civil War. Now, I remember learning about it at school. I was a pupil at Ashby Boys Grammar School, you see. So that's two of us who have a connection with Ashby. What about you, Lieutenant? Did you always live in India? Were you born there?
Oh, no, I'm an Ashby man. My father kept the draper's shop next to the Queen's Head in Market Street.
And are you buried here in St. Helen's churchyard?
Sadly, no. My family and my mother, the Shaws, have an impressive family monument in the churchyard here. I am commemorated on it, but sadly my body lies in the corner of some foreign field.
That is forever England.
What's that?
Oh, nothing, just a poem I heard once.
At that school of yours, I suppose.
No, long after school, during the war.
Well, you seem to have spent a long time at school, soldier. Me, I didn't get to go to no school. In fact, we had to pull down the grammar school to make a line of sight for our guns.
Well, the schoolboys must have been celebrating that day. What about you, Captain? You haven't said much.
Well, I was here in Ashby too, and my body lies in the corner of a foreign field.
No? Where was that then?
Well, let me see. I think it was the third field on the right and the way to Packington.
Packington? So you did fight in the Civil War. You're a roundhead, aren't you? I thought you looked shifty.
Steady there, soldier. He's no roundhead. He just said he was in Napoleon's army.
Napoleon? Never heard of him.
He's French. Can't you hear his French accent? Look, we're all brothers in arms. We've all suffered hardships. I remember the trenches all right. The mud, the rats, the blood and guts of our slaughtered comrades. Not to mention the noise of the guns and the shells going off all round us.
Oh, yeah, that rings true of me too. Sound of the guns, loudest noise I ever heard. And the plague, that saw off plenty of us as well. And then we were holed up in the castle, surrounded by roundheads, running out of everything, food, ammunition, everything.
It was hard for us too. As well as the guns, we had the terrible heat to contend with. The flies and mosquitoes that ate us alive. Men were dropping down with all sorts of foul diseases.
What about you, Captain? What were you doing here in Ashby?
I fought hard too.
What? In Packington? Who were you fighting? The sheep?
No, of course not.
So what were you doing here?
I was a prisoner of war.
Prisoner, eh? In the castle, I suppose. That can't have been pleasant, though. Those dungeons were foul.
No, not in the castle. Your precious castle was a pile of stones when I was here.
What? Never.
I'm afraid it's true, soldier. The parliamentarians blew up the castle a couple of years after Hastings surrendered. I learnt about it in school.
Oh, you and your school? Lord Hastings, he'd never surrender.
But it's true, soldier. Everyone knows that. As for you, Captain, I've heard about you French prisoners of war. Tell us, where exactly did you live?
Well, I was billeted with an English family in Wood Street.
Locked up,
No, not exactly. We officers were treated with respect, as officers should be.
Respect? They did just what they liked. They strode around town at will, put on their own plays, even started their own Freemasons' lodge.
So come on, Captain, how did you come to be killed on the way to Packington?
I fought a duel, but I was defending my honour.
And did you win?
No, I lost.
He has suffered no hardship. He is no brother in arms. Come along, let's ignore him.
No, come on. This is not the time for us to be falling out amongst ourselves. We are comrades in arms.
Maybe. But what puzzles me is this. Why are we all here? And why now?
I think I've worked it out. The year is now 2018. 100 years since the Great War ended. People have been holding all sorts of special events, commemorating the centenary and honouring the dead in all conflicts. They've been remembering us, conjuring us up in their minds.
Well, I wish they hadn't. I've had a very bad year's sleep and need to be left in peace.
I think you may be about to get your wish, Captain. Listen. The old year is slipping away. When it's gone, we shall all be able to go back to our rest. Go back to your graves, brothers. You shan't be disturbed again. Of course, I have no grave, being blown up as I was. Good night, dear brothers. Sleep tight and rest in peace.